Hey guys, this is Tommy from Kamelot, and we're here at the Marquee Theater in Tempe, getting ready for the show. I hope you pick up the new album Haven, and that you have a killer show with us tonight here in Tempe. So take care, guys. You're watching The Age of Metal. Welcome.
Draw me under. I am caught between the chapters of a dream. Something's reaching out and my entire world's crumbling, and it whispers that I am the chosen one. Can you hear me? 'Cause when the night begins to fall,
Hey everyone, this is Miguel with The Age of Metal, and I'm here, pleasure again, with Tommy Karevik of Kamelot. How are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good, pretty good. Last time around, it was a different context. It was a small venue, a different, I will say it's the same fan days.
Yeah.
But this time it's different. And this time you're headlining, it's kind of bigger venues. How has this tour been so far for Kamelot?
It's been very good, actually. Yeah, we have played a couple of bigger venues. Also, of course, a couple of smaller ones when it comes to Western Canada, which we have never played there.
Mm-hmm.
For example, Saskatoon and stuff.
Okay.
We never played there before, and that was the first time. Still, a lot of people came out to that show as well, so that was pretty cool. It's always a little bit of a gamble when you try new territory, you know. But I would say every show has been really good, actually, so far.
Last time the Kamelot was here was with couple years ago,
mm-hmm.
on a different tour. But how's been the experience of playing all these big venues, not as a supporting band, but as a headliner?
Yeah, I think that this is the type of venues that Kamelot should play,
mm-hmm.
because of the extravagant scene, like the stage setting and everything, with cool lights and cool effects and good staging, because that's really how I feel the music comes across the best. You know, when you also can, it has that theatrical thing going on all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice to be able to fully explore that, you know, on a bigger stage. You have a little more room to move around, play with the audience. So I find it really, really fitting for Kamelot, mm-hmm. actually. And I think that people really enjoy when it's a little bit bigger too. So they can see the whole full show. Because usually we do that in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
We bring the whole package, you know. And this time around is more like the European shows,
mm-hmm.
you know, in terms of size and everything. So that's cool.
Now, in your case, you've been, I remember 5 years ago, you playing with Kamelot the first time at Proud Power,
yeah.
Like, for different kind of reason.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything happened after you got kicked. But then you being here, this is your third tour with Kamelot, if I'm not wrong.
Third US tour, yeah.
Third US tour.
Yeah.
How do you compare playing the United States? Was it as a headliner or as a supporting band with playing with Europe? What are the main differences?
The main differences, I would say, you know, when we played in the US the first time, it was as support for Nightwish.
Yeah.
So we didn't know how the attendance would be in terms of Kamelot fans, Nightwish fans.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we really, you know, we brought our A game then, and I think we won a lot of people over. So the next tour, next time around, we had stronger attendance as a headliner, mm-hmm. than what I think we probably would have other if we didn't play that Nightwish
mm-hmm.
show. So we kind of gained a lot of new fans on that, I think. But when if you compare it to Europe, I would say it's with this tour it's starting to be more like Europe.
Okay.
Yeah, but before that Europe was always a little bit more bigger, as I said, more bigger stages. Yeah, we could bring a bigger production. Yeah. So this is actually really cool that we can start doing this over here, which is a big step for us.
Step,
yeah.
definitely. Now, Kamelot fan base grows pretty much by day, and with the new album, in your opinion, what makes Kamelot and Kamelot's music so appealing to people?
I wish I had a simple answer to that, but I can just speak for myself. When I listen to music, I want to hear something that touches me, or that conveys some kind of emotion. And I really think that, or I do know that that's what I aim for when I write music, whether it's a melody or lyrics, or I just try to convey some kind of emotion through the music. And if I don't, as a person, if I listen to some music and I don't get that emotion, that music is crap.
Okay.
For me, I don't listen to that music.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I think that is what people hear when they hear Kamelot. Not only double bass, and there's also some layers, different layers of the music and the emotion, which I say is kind of unique when it comes to harder music. Yeah. So I think and I hope that is why people like it.
Definitely, that's one of the things that you feel when you hear the albums like Heaven, who came out only of less than 15 days ago, around May 4th. Now the album hit #1 on the Billboard chart.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
#3 on the Hard Rock chart, and #19 in the Internet charts.
Yeah.
What it means for Kamelot, this kind of charts, this kind of steps, or this kind of punctuation, and how they influence the band's future plans?
I would say it's obviously a big step forward. We never charted #1 on the Billboard charts ever before, so this is the first time, which also means that the band is growing, which we cannot be happier about. So as for the future, I would say it's we can only look forward and say that we want to gain more and more fans and be bigger and bigger and do bigger productions and bring everything to the top. But as for now, everything is just so fresh with the new album. Everything is hard to think for the future. Just want to stay in the present a little bit and enjoy what it's now, and then in a couple of months, half a year, we can start looking forward again and see what's the next album going to be like, how we're going to do this, are we going to add any new elements or twists. It's always fun, though. It's a nice process.
Definitely, congratulations on that. Getting a top #1 in charts from a band that is been working hard for all these many years is really good to see. Good to see.
Yeah.
Now talking about Haven, how is the process? Because I know you were involved on the lyric writing process of the album, but also I understand that you collaborate with some riffs.
Yeah.
Pick up the guitar and play some riffs. How is that process of getting from the lyrical part to pick up the guitar and doing those riffs, and where those riffs are in the album? Been trying to look for it after I heard about that.
Most of the riffs, of course, come from Thomas and Oliver, but and most of my ideas came in very late, so it's going to probably be on the next album.
Oh, so we will see you on guitar.
Yeah, I don't know about maybe playing guitar, but I definitely usually write on guitar when I write stuff. So it's easy. This is what I do with my other band, Seventh Wonder.
Yeah.
When I compose for them, I also compose on guitar. So I usually write a lot of music for Seventh Wonder. So this would come natural for me to do that as well in Kamelot, if my stuff will fit. But on this album, there are musical passages, maybe not main riffs, but musical passages and chord progressions and arrangements that I took part in, but not so many actual guitar riffs this time. maybe next time.
Well, looking forward to see that.
Yeah.
We'd love to see what is your take on that, Tommy.
Okay.
Now, what happened in Haven that didn't happen on Silvertone? Because Silvertone was a little bit more dark, more melancholic album.
Okay.
This album is a little bit more brighter. So, I mean, what happened between those two albums?
Well, yeah. First of all, the first thing I did when I joined Kamelot was to start working on Silverthorn.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and there was a little bit different because I didn't really, you know, that was the first thing we did.
Yeah.
And I didn't have so much time to think about stuff. You know, I just had to do stuff, and it turned out the way it turned out.
Okay.
Now, in hindsight, when I think back, it's those, is it 2 years between? 2-3 years?
2 years.
Yeah,
Yes.
between the releases. I can only, you know, I grew into the band more.
Mhm.
I found my spot within the band, both when it comes to live and also obviously in the studio, the writing process. I get to know the guys better, the chemistry, everything is just better. And I come from a musical point when I write, which is, you know, as we're talking about feelings.
Mhm.
I want to convey all feelings.
Okay.
I don't want to have an album just being melancholy,
Mhm.
but I want to have the whole spectrum of emotions. You know, because
Okay.
you know, if you can pick up the album and you can be happy and listen to the happier side of the album and still be happy. Or if you're sad, you can listen to you know, the happy and songs and it makes you happy, or the sad songs if you feel. So there's songs, you know, speaking for all emotions, I would say, which I really like as a listener. Then you can, because our goal is to get people to listen from song 1 to the last song. You know?
Okay.
So I think you really can do that with this album because it's, you know, a little bit of a roller coaster ride
Yeah.
of emotions and moods. So I think we really succeeded in doing that.
The new album brings something different, but in your opinion, you write some of the songs, you work on it. Which are your favorite tracks for this record?
Well, I think I would say Liar Liar
Mm-hmm.
is one of my favorites
Okay.
because that song really has everything in a way. You know, it has Kamelot standard type of verse, you know,
Mhm.
chugging guitars and like vocals, gritty vocals, and then you have this musical part suddenly,
Yeah.
which is the bridge, and then goes into slam and chorus,
Mhm.
and has a great mid part, and some really cool new elements with Elisa
Yeah.
doing some clean vocals, and also some harsh vocals on it. So it has pretty much everything, and I just really think it's could be one of the great live songs in the end.
Gotcha. Now, recently it was released the video for Insomnia, but looking here and there, I hear that you guys have some more ideas or videos in the pipeline.
Yeah,
What is the next video that we will see from him?
I cannot tell you what song it will be,
Okay.
but I can tell you that it's already recorded. It's going to be
Okay.
awesome, and it's a continuation of the Insomnia video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's going to kind of take off where the Insomnia video
ends.
ends. Yeah. So it's we cannot wait to see and to share it with you guys. Actually, it's going
Around
to be cool.
when we will see that out there.
I'm not sure actually. In a couple of months, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Now, last January, Kamelot signed with Napalm Records after coming with after Silvertone. How has been the relationship with them, and I mean, how has been working with them?
Well, it's very new, obviously, but they have been really taking care of their part of the deal. So,
Mhm.
our thing was to give them a kick-ass record, and their job is to now try to push it. Which you can see that it's working. You know, the Billboard charts, and
Yeah.
it's a team effort. The band and the crew of the record label. So far it's been working great. So we're really happy.
Also, I noticed a new face on the live setup of Kamelot, and obviously is Linnea
Yeah.
Bergson. We have it here because you can. She's shy, is like getting ready for the show tonight. How Linnea got into Kamelot? How, I mean, because I know she was with Terry and your father plays in Terry and too. How she ended up on Kamelot?
Well, the stuff that we do isn't really easy.
Yeah.
And we need, for the female parts, we always had killer singers.
Yeah.
And we don't want to. We have to have someone that can handle the stuff that we do.
Okay.
And also Linnea has been doing killer work with Darian. She is awesome singer, great performer. So it's really cool to have her on board. And we met. Was it in Kavarna?
Yeah, first time I did with you.
Yeah. So she played with us in Kavarna on the festival in Bulgaria.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the first time. It really worked out great from the start. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, definitely looking forward to see her tonight. I mean, I haven't seen Terry in many years, but it's definitely looking forward for that. I mean, it's interesting. It seems that Kamelot brings good fortune to singer, to back and sing. I remember Liz now with Amaranth, Amaranth getting big. Elisa used to be with the Agonists, and now is a huge band as Arch Enemy. What are your thoughts on that, and how these backing vocalists develop their own? I mean, starting Kamelot and then develop these awesome careers.
yeah, I would definitely say that we take pride in being a kind of helping. If we had something to do with it, we're really proud to have help out. Because that, as you say, all the singers so far have been
Not big as band.
So it's that's only really cool, I'd say. And we only pick people that we think is really good too, and has a cool personality and everything. That's really important also in music, to make it. If you're an asshole, then you're not going to make it, of course. Well, there's a couple of exceptions, of course.
Now, Tommy, now that I have you here, I remember last year your band Seven Wonder record a DVD, a Prop Power.
Yep.
And if I'm not wrong, was the full Merciful from beginning to
That's
end.
true.
What is the state of that at this moment?
It's getting ready, actually. Yeah. So we're just eager to share it with everyone. Just doing the final touch-ups and cutting. It's a lot of material. We had 3 hours of material,
Okay.
So first we played, on day one we played the entire Mercy Falls. And second day we played other songs from other album, and a little bit of what do you call that in English when you put stuff together from different songs? We call it the potpourri in Swedish.
Like editing and putting everything together.
Yeah, a
Mix.
medley.
Okay.
Yeah. That we put together just for that show. So yes, it's a lot of material. That's why it takes time. It's incredible amount of cameras and stuff.
Now, I remember 5 years ago, I remember seeing you the first time with Seven Wonder over there at Prop Power in Atlanta. How is for you going back? After 5 years, you were the first time with your band coming from Sweden, then all this Kamelot thing happened, and now you're coming back to Prop Power where you started recording a live DVD.
Yeah.
How was the experience for you and for the guys of Seven Wonder, of course?
Well, it was a little bit like traveling back in time, actually.
Yeah.
Because we hit our peak, so to speak, when we did Mercy Falls, and we toured kind of a lot. For being us, we toured a lot with that album, and we felt kind of as our greatest time. We had a lot of fun, and we got to know other bands, and we played a lot. And, it was super fun. And now, a couple of years later, you have to go back in time, learn the songs again, and you kind of feel like you're there again.
Was it difficult for you going back?
Yeah, it is. I cannot lie, and I really, I was a little bit younger, more, maybe, younger also in my head, You know, you thought you could do everything, and now you really have to pay for that now. And when you're a little bit older, you try to learn everything again.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's hard, but I would say it turned out cool. I really hope people will like it.
Now, definitely looking forward for that. And it's a huge project for see. And what's the state closing up in that chapter 7? Where's the state of the band at the moment?
Yeah, we have a couple of songs, not really entirely finished, but still, I would say we have a good portion of songs that we need to work on in order to release an album. But so an album is a little bit far away right now, but we still have material, and I hope that we'll find time to do something with it.
Well, it seems Kamelot is not content with only touring North America once. We will have you guys again coming back on the fall, November, December.
Yeah.
What are the difference that's going to happen on the album? How different? I mean, and not on an album, that tour. How different will be that tour from this one?
That is a hard question, but I know that we always try to incorporate something new. But as for now, it's just trying to bring the new songs.
New Havens.
Yeah, the Haven songs, exactly, that we haven't played so many times yet. This is the first tour we play them.
Yeah.
So it's kind of still a learning experience. What songs go over well, what songs sounds the best when we play them. So I would say maybe add one or two more songs from Haven for the next leg. When everyone heard the record and everyone listened to
more
it.
familiar with
Yeah. So I would say right now we play 4 songs from Haven. So maybe that's enough for the first. Yeah. So yeah, it's always hard. What songs to take out from the set too, Because what we realized is that we have a lot of new fans on Silverthorn and Haven that never heard the other songs.
Okay.
So it's actually starting now that we start thinking about, should we really keep the older songs, or because there will always be a portion of fans that will know the older songs. But what do you do when the majority of the people don't know the older songs anymore? You have to throw them off, which is weird. But yeah, so it's a little bit of it's a hard thing to pick songs.
Well,
someone's going to be disappointed, and someone's going to be super happy. Yeah.
Well, Tommy, definitely looking forward tonight to hear the new Haven songs, and obviously see you guys again. It's been quite long. I mean, I think it was a year and a half, but then still, I mean, we went to see new songs. We went to see Kamelot live. We went to see you guys play those awesome songs. And well, thank you very much, Tommy. I mean, Tommy Karevik of Seven Wonder and Kamelot.
Thank you.
Good night.